What's going on, beautiful people? So Big Lex and Big Dominican get into a verbal onslaught with each other, and they're overseas. What's the issue? Because Biggie is being Biggie. What's the issue? Because Big Lex don't want to deal with Biggie being Biggie. I don't know. Do we care? Probably not. But you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
You want everything given to you. That's the problem. You want everything given to you. You're spoiled. And when you don't get what you want, now you're mad. That's why you're mad. That's why you're mad.
How can I be mad?
Why would you not give it to me? Why would you not give it?
Because I don't care. I don't care that much.
What do you mean?
There was no issue. You couldn't have it to her. Whispering to her. You got mad.
You better not ask me for nothing. Nothing.
Facts.
Big, if you ask for something else, okay, cool. But that,
you
can't get that here. You're mad. You're a spoiled brat, babe.
No,
you're a spoiled brat. You're a spoiled brat. Now you're mad. Now you're walking away because you know you're wrong.
Hello Kitty, though.
So stop walking away if you're not going to go out the door.
I'm walking away trying to find my Uber,
Stop walking away if you're not going to go out the
door.
Thank you. Talking about I only like her because I don't have my friends. What friends? What friends?
When you was friends with Summer, you wasn't being friends with me. You wouldn't even say hi to me, shorty.
You didn't want to be my friend because I was friends with her.
The first time I met you, I showed you mad love. Stop fucking lying, bitch. You was... Dolly kept leaving her panties in the fucking bathroom.
No, she didn't.
In the shower.
No, she didn't.
Ask Ivory. Summer. Shut the fuck up. Y'all was fucking dirty in that fucking bathroom.
Biggie, wait, why?
That was no. From the first day that she had you.
Not Dolly left her panties on the fucking in the fucking tub dirty.
Biggie, say that to her face.
I said it. Say that to her face. I did.
Say it to her face.
I did.
Say it to her face.
I did. Me and Ivory said it to her. Me and Ivory said it to her. Okay, baby, you came into this brand after I was already honest. I don't have to be special.
It doesn't matter.
I was already on the brand.
You're way older than me. You're way older than me. You should have been.
I'm not mad.
You're way older than me.
We have the same platform. You're mad that you didn't answer them? I'm still one of the littest 20-year-olds there is.
You're not 20.
I am.
You're far from it. You're about 8 years in.
I am 20.
You're about 8 years in.
I am 20.
You're not 20.
I am 20.
Maybe 28.
Now you're laughing. Don't laugh, bitch. You're 40.
It is kind of
so what? She's a bad
8 years into the 20s.
Be quiet. I never almost made you
She lost her fucking ID. We couldn't get her a private jet.
Biggie.
You think she's gonna fucking pay attention to a car, bitch?
Wait, me and you left, Biggie.
How many times did
Let her get it out. Let her get it all out.
No, we did.
It was never Big Lex, not the little one.
I'm not even big and I'm the biggest. I'm bigger than Big Dominican. What the fuck is you talking about?
So who's the big and who's the small?
It sounds good. She said I'm bigger than Big Dominican. Bitch, it sounds good.
Oh, shit.
Right, look at you, mad. I'd like to see you do that to someone on Baddies.
And it's never a dull moment over there with the
I
Baddies.
don't jump bitches for nothing.
5,000 people in my fucking life.
I don't either.
Let me guess, you're gonna try to fight me on Baddies now because of this. Why don't you fight me
Yes,
here?
I am.
No,
Why don't you fight me here so you can go to jail? So you can go to jail.
Isn't that sad? That's so sad.
No. Biggie, from the first day that she tried out now Dolly let her panties on in the fucking tub dirty. Say that to her face. I said it to her face. I did. Say it to her face. I did. Me and Ivory said so, right?
Not me and Ivory. You're way older than me.
I'm still You're
not 20.
You're almost 30. Damn, Biggie's all in her face. Biggie is going to send somebody to jail. Why don't you fight me here? Let's see you go to jail. Let's see you go to jail. Why don't you do that to somebody on Baddies? She talking about Dolly ain't even there. She talking about Summer ain't even there. I don't know. Between the two, I'm Team Lex. I've always been Team Lex. Biggie still got me blocked. I don't really care. Lex is getting thick, ain't she? Lex is getting thick. So is Scotty. God dang. Did y'all see that booty on Scotty? God dang. I think men like that. I think men do. Or straight men. I think straight men like that. I mean, but the thing is, yeah, sure. Scotty with the body and the baby. All right, let's see what y'all got to say about this in the comments. And then I'm going to give my pointers. Excuse the look. I did not want to get, dolled up for this video. I haven't done a Baddies video in a minute, but I'm going to get back on it. It's just nothing like really interesting happening. Pee-wee dying is really like horrible. And, segue. I'll do it after. Let's see what y'all got to say. Love that Lex keeps that same energy on and off camera. Not Nat recording. That's so messy. And I love it. She keeps the algorithming. Biggie always showing somebody mad love. Why y'all go over to those people country acting like that? OMG. Why is Lex favorite thing to say in an argument is regarding someone's age? Yes, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it. Well, let's see what the people say. They all bring up age, though, calling folks grandma and elderly, but at least she ain't called Biggie fat like most of them do when they argue with her. Biggie brought up something about being a brand or something about being on the show, and Lex said, you're way older than me. I can't make it out fully. Biggie talk faster than Mexican music. Meanwhile, Natalie always gets her salary and laughs. Natalie's the mom and Lex and Biggie is the kids. Biggie not scared of nobody. Yes, she is. Hug it out, ladies. Y'all argue like siblings is cute. Just waiting on Summer to reply. She did, baby. She definitely did. I don't think this is a beef argument. I think they just been around each other long enough to argue about little things. Big Lex looks like Bobby when he dresses up as a girl. Oh, now when Summer reply, y'all can't say a thing. Biggie just need to stop before Lex give her the word. Could never be bigger than Big Dominican. Biggie is such a diva in a bad way. Nat started laughing with Biggie when Biggie said, I wanted to come faster. I'm weak. I mean, she ain't saying nothing Ahna hasn't said. Lex isn't the first person that said this. Biggie was the first baddie to be the biggest. This is interesting. This is really interesting. All right. So Summer did respond, and it really wasn't nothing. I can't take her serious that much anymore. Like, I never took her serious. Let me not do that. But it's like she just regurgitating stuff at this point, and none of it really matters because she's not going to be on the reunion. Again, excuse the look. I had a lot going on, man. This trip is running me crazy. Over 150 people on the cruise. And you know what? Within the last, not even full year, but since I started this cruise, 408 people have showed an interest in the cruise, but only 150 people stayed because a lot of people didn't know how much money was going to be. A lot of people don't have the money, schedule conflicts. They were just being nosy, trying to look at the site. But either way, that's 408 people. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's so dope. But 150 people have booked so far. Hopefully they don't cancel. It's gonna be a fun time. 150 people is a nice number. Anyways, if you're interested in the cruise, the gay cruise, all men party on the cruise, it's gonna be a mixed ship. So if you're a woman, you can come and mix and mingle with the women and the regular folks and all that. But I am throwing an all male party on Virgin Voyage, August 8th to the 13th of 2026. Go to West and Friends, WESAND, friends with an S at the end.com, westandfriends.com. Lex. I wish Lex would stop using her age as a crutch because it doesn't really mean anything. I don't know how Pee-wee was, but he's no longer with us. He's no longer living. Biggie is older than him. I know Biggie was older than him. Like, y'all young cats, I hope and pray y'all make it to our ages. Like, being young is not a flex because we all die the same. You know what I'm saying? You can be 24, Lex, and I'm not even going to wish that on her, so I'm not going to finish that sentence. But here today, gone tomorrow. Your age means nothing. There are people that are millionaires in their 20s you're not a millionaire. There are people that are millionaires in their 30s. You're not a millionaire. There are people that own homes because they choose to. There are people that don't own homes because they don't want to be stuck in a contract for 30 some odd years. Everybody is different. And what people have done in their lives is what people have done in their lives. There are people that have gotten their college degrees, you know, young 20s like you. And then there's people that decide to go back to the college to get their bachelor's or whatever in their 30s or their 40s or their 50s. Age is nothing but a number. It's how you are in life that determines how you end up as a person and how you treat people ultimately. So age is not a flex, mama. Age is not a flex. What about, let me not say that because that could be some of the people watching this video. Anyway, age is not a flex, okay? So I wish that Lex would stop doing that. We all know that Biggie is a brat. We all know she's a brat on the show. I could just imagine. Remember her history with Natalie? Like, remember her history of Natalie? Now, you know, Natalie takes her everywhere she goes. So, you know, they've built up a relationship to where they understand each other and they get each other and they make money together. So it is what it is. But remember how Biggie was with Natalie? You know, now Biggie goes online defending Natalie. It's very interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. And, you know, Tinka's just there laughing because she's just laughing. But shout out to Natalie for bringing these women around the globe. None of these women would have ever seen a Korea or a Tokyo or wherever they are if it wasn't for Natalie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I understand why a lot of these women back her up. Because if after the show, this woman is showing me so much, teaching me so much, I'm making money with this chick, ain't nobody touching her. If I was a Tinka, or if I was a Biggie, or you know what I'm saying, whoever attached themselves to that, if I was a tavi, like, no one's touching that. No one's touching that. Now of course you got the pretty peas and the iries that don't give a damn. You got the pretty peas and the iries that move however they choose to move. I don't know if they've seen the type of stuff that, I mean, even Ivory said that was her first time in Africa when she went to Africa. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think now that TV is taking these people to the UK and to Tokyo, Japan, and to Africa. So there's levels to this, and you just gotta respect it. At the end of the day, we all know Hollywood is evil. We all know Hollywood is demonic. If you decide to sign that contract and walk through that door, bitch, you're okay with what goes on in Hollywood. We know. Only the evil get rich, and the good people stay where they at. It is what it is. Look at all the sexual harassment cases, and, you know, the tell-all that's gonna come out. Well, people say that it's gonna come out with Zeus Network. Like, it is what it is. But if you decide to walk through that front door, you're in there like swimwear. And if it wasn't for Natalie, these women would not know half of the shit that they know now. So it just amazes me how, I don't know, it just amazes me, that dynamic, and how life can change in an instant depending on who you know and who you're connected with. I think it's very funny that Lex and the Biggie are arguing with each other. I would love to see Dolly's response. I don't really care about Summer's response. And yeah, Lex is getting thick. I like thick Lex. She's getting thick. You see her upper body was looking real brolic, like she'd been eating. You know what I'm saying? What else would I say? Here we, you know, what if Lex decides to hit Biggie? And I know her and Jayla made up and all of that. And I spoke to Jayla and all that. Okay, great. And I know she admitted to it was wrong, but I'm always going to think about that. I'm always going to think about that. But what if Lex just decides to hit Biggie? Is she the new Jayla now? Is she the bully? Because let's be clear. Can we have this discussion? And I didn't talk about Lex's video, but I'll mention it just because I haven't done a video in a couple of days, and, you know, I'll give y'all some content, right? Like this video, comment on this video. Yeah, I appreciate it. And Mona will be back Sunday because y'all did the thing. 400 likes. 400 likes and 200 comments. I like that. Nobody's beating Lex. Nobody is beating Lex. Now, I know that's a bold statement. I know that's a bold statement. I know that's a bold statement. But nobody's beating her. No one on the current roster of Baddies USA is beating her. Like beating her. Now, where we go back and forth for Ivory's not on Baddies USA. Okay. And let's be clear. Both of those women did not want to fight each other at one point because they don't want to get tired. They don't want to deal with that. They like equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we're ever going to see Lex and Tesehki fight. I don't think we're ever going to see that. I don't think so. But I can go on the record saying that if Tesehki and Lex were to fight, Tesehki is not beating up Lex. She's not. She's not beating her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see that. She's not, I love Diamond, but she's not going to diamond her. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to marsh her. You know what I'm saying? She's not. Lex is sitting up there, bruh. And the one thing that will like really like sink in with me and my old ass mind, because she's so young and I'm so old, and my old ass mind is her level of maturity and how she continues to grow. You know, when she doesn't say things like "you're older than me," that is so young. That's so young to say. The way she is conducting herself in Baddies USA is so clutch. Like it's the evolution is dope. You know, not even wasting time to get into petty arguments with that like that with Biggie. But what was so interesting is that the last episode when she held her composure, she definitely held her composure with Tavi. That showed evolution and growth. How she handled herself with Chrisean, evolution and growth. Even how she handled herself with Summer and that whole, it's just, yo, she is a dope ass chick if she stays in that mature, evolving kind of bubble. And I'm not saying she could beat up Tesehki for all the Tesehki dick suckers. I'm not saying that. Because I respect Tesehki. I think Tesehki is hella dope. And I think Tesehki is amazing because she doesn't flex her ability to fight like that. And she just be toying around with these women. You know, when she fights. She be toying like the whole March situation. She was toying, she was playing with her toys. We've seen what Tesehki can do. We've seen the damage that she can do. I don't think Lex is getting beat up though. I just don't see that. And you know what would be interesting? Not that I don't want to see Lex. I don't want to see Lex fight Ivory. I don't want to see Lex fight Tesehki. And I don't want to see Lex fight Dolly. I just will be curious how that would go. Because Lex is a wide, long stretch fighter. Bang, bang, bang. Like, she there with that. Dolly is, that's Dolly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just two different dynamics, two interesting positions to be in. And, you know, like I said, I don't hate or like one over the other. I think the four women I mentioned are grade A. Dolly is grade A. Lex is grade A. Tesehki is grade A. Ivory is grade A. But on Baddies USA, currently, Lex is in there. Like, Lex is in there. Lex is in. The way she signed my girl Tavi, the whole, like, the way she's speaking now, like she on that. Like she knows she on that. She got one over on Jayla. I think that was something that I personally believe that producer told her to go after Jayla, and that's why she went after Jayla. Can no one tell me anything different? Two of the vets have told me that. So can no one tell me any different? And it just played like that through the edit, so it makes sense, right? She got backlash from that. So now she's switching. She's been getting backlash from the first season to the Baddies Africa. Now she's switching it up. She's learning how to get the good of the fandom and still stand on whatever she believes is what she needs to stand on, right? I.e. the evolution of her and Baddies USA and Dolly, no shade. But I just want her to keep moving in that direction and keep popping her shit because she knows she can fight. She knows she not a puss. She knows she can beat up whoever she knows she can stand 10 toes down and not be afraid of nobody. And that's a baddie right there. And I like where she's sitting in at. Don't play with Scotty no more. Leave Tavi the hell alone. Like, it's not why you pressing the issue. Like, I just like when the way she moving is dope. And I want her to continue in that movement. We might not see many fights from her. I don't know. But that's a baddie. You're not going to see her fight unless she need to. Same with Dolly. Dolly didn't need to fight Tinka. They just fought just because they wanted to fight. They talked about it. Tinka said it. They talked about it and then they was going to fight. Now, black eye and not black eye, that's crazy to do all that. But, you know, whatever. But Dolly ain't been fighting off for no, like, you know, we ain't really hear much from Dolly. No shade. Dolly need to get back into motion. And it sucks that her getting back into motion is going to be through summer. But it's like, ain't no other chick, you know, giving you fever like that? No, because they casted a whole bunch of friends on this show. I don't know. I want to see top 5 right now. Top 5 right now. I want to see on a full season. Dolly, Lex, Tesehki, Ivory, and Pretty P. I want to see those 5 like fully on a season, like fully. Now, the people that they are now. And hell, throw ET in the mix. Leave Chrisean home. I don't want to see the Tesehki and Chrisean drama. And I'm not even saying these 6 to fight each other. I'm just saying these chicks, these 6, because all 6 of these women, they on some baddie, they on some I'm beating you up, whatever, let's go. Like, what you talking about? They on that. I want to see all of them in a season together. They're gorgeous women. They all not pussy. I want to see all 6 of them. Yup. I want to see that. I think that's hot. I think that's a season by itself, no shade. Like, the 6 of them and 6 new broads. That's a season by itself. Tesehki ain't got Ahna and BIGGIE. You know what I mean? Like, no summer and new women. And then ET just got patches of relationships here. And then Ivory cool with Tesehki, but is she cordial with Lex? Is she gonna go there with Dolly or is it done? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I wish I was a part of casting, baby. I would cast. Y'all can't tell me that wouldn't be clutch. Just the 6 of them. Nobody else. I love everybody. Tinka's great. Diamond's great. All of them are great. But let's be clear. Baddies is regarding heavy hitters and fighting and shit. Those six are legit fighters in the Baddies franchise. Throwing all new women. Oh, that's a season. That's a season right there. That is. Or okay, let's do 10. I'm still sticking with my 6, but let's do 10 OGs or people that have done Baddies before, and then 10 new broads. If they're not going to do a trio season or a duo season, 10. The 6 I just said, throw in Diamond. Yeah, personality-wise and, like, for the brand. Diamond, koldkilla, and 2 more. Personality-wise for the brand. Personality-wise for the brand. Damn. Ooh, 2 more. Who got to round that up with? 2 more. 10 of them and, like, 10 newbies. Ooh. I ain't really in there like that. Like, everyone cool, but they not hitting. Like, they not hitting. Like, they not hitting. J.O. randomly comes to my mind. Cause I'm thinking about everybody else. I'm putting in a look with it too, no shade. I'm putting in a look with it too. You know, the beautiful, pretty women that's on that, ready to throw down if they need to throw down, but still mature and still evolving and still that itch. Ugh. Ugh, top 10. Ugh. Ugh. I think I might just stop at 9. Yeah, no shade. I think I might just stop at 9. And 11 new girls. I can't think of a 10. I don't want J-Lo on Baddies no more. I don't want J-Lee on Baddies. Y'all don't appreciate her. Sapphire, I don't know. Gretch kind of got her, so I don't know what that's looking like. Gotta see the rest of the episode. I gotta see something else because Gretch got her. Yeah, I can't think of a 10th. Who would be a 10th? Y'all leave y'all 10th below and 10 solos. I mean, I know it's never gonna happen. Hell, people are saying that Baddies is over, but I don't know. Lex and Biggie argument is hilarious, and it's just a ha moment to watch. To be honest, I don't want to see them fight, and that's just that. But yeah, who would be your 10th? If I'm talking fighters, I'm talking pretty, I'm talking personality, brand, I'm talking grown maturity. That's what I'm talking. I named those 9. Ugh. Jail was a stretch because she really hasn't been on the show, but like I would pick Jail over a Ahna over a Biggie. Like, you know what I mean? Like copping please, hiding behind people. Nah. Like none of the women that I chose need to hide behind anybody or hide behind anybody. For the hell of it, Tinker. That would be the 10? Yeah. Yeah. That would be the 10. And then 10 brand new broads. I think that would be a clutch ass season. I really do. Just 20 broads. We don't need 35 people. Y'all wasting the budget. Like what for? Like what for? And really chapter 2, they just need to be in a house in a city and just, why spend all this money to travel here and travel there? Like save on the budget. Have them all in a house. I think that 10 other OGs together, 10 of the newbies together. They come together to explore, go on, maybe you take them on a trip somewhere, just one trip. Then they come back to the 2 mansions. How did the trip go? Blah, blah, blah. Maybe you put men in the mix, intertwine the men. Make it, I don't know. Y'all need to spice Baddies up because oh my God, I would make this company so much money, so much more money. Let's be clear. And you would need a staff of 50 people to make up your casting. Like what the hell? Anyway. Leave your comments below. Let me know how y'all feel. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in to your boy Wes, where we adopt similar connections despite our differences. You dig? Deuces.